Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. And tonight, Clark. A good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wings set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here is Conley. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Pass to Abaji. 6 to shoot. The pass to Kessler. Lets the three fly. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these shots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Down low, kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Conley. It's blocked. Collins looking around. Clarkson outside. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. Back to Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Clarkson passes to Collins. Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Collins a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Here's Markkanen. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Conley the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Clarkson against Conley. And dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Edwards gets to Conley. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Markkanen finds Collins. Up and in on the layup. Collins has got 12 points in the game.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Towns a screen on Clarkson. Conley the pass to Towns. Right side, Edwards. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Abaji, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Jazz. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Here's Markkanen following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Right side Towns. Edwards looking it over. Feeds to Gobert. Kessler with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Collins. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Clarkson passes to Collins. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Kessler. Towns against Collins. Here's Kessler. It's good. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Edwards passes to Towns. Gobert in the corner. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Here's the screen. Stolen by McDaniels. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Markkanen. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That one on Collins. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Now here's Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Kessler. Gobert with the block. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers, Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Markkanen gets to Clarkson. 30 seconds left now here in the second. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. Shakes him. He lays it in. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. They're up by. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Collins has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Chris Dunn is out there with Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
McLaughlin, the pass to Brown. Now here's Anderson. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Down low. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Anderson.
Assist from.
And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead. Outside, Sexton. Now here's Olynyk, guarded by Reed. Sexton dishes to Olynyk. Here's Horton Tucker. Powered down with both hands.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
From below the basket. Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 7. The open look here for Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Olynyk sets a screen for Sexton. Crafty move. And the layup is good. And now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Anderson a screen on Sexton. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Utah called for the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Screen by Olynyk. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Reed. And the layup falls. Reed's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's a screen. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Sexton. Here's Reed. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now done. Here's Olynyk. That one goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Kicks to Olynyk. Here's Dunn. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The power of Chris Dunn makes this play happen. I mean, now he gets a chance to cap it off at the line.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dunn passes to Kessler. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Kessler's got his second bucket of the game to go. Conley with it. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Collins a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Kessler, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. Over Kessler. Gobert, no good. The Jazz shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Misses the 3. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Driving in. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kessler. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Conley's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Clarkson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz with another miss. Timberwolves on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, the bounce pass. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Ocha Abati, second personal foul, second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Out to Conley. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Gobert finds Conley to the middle. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 2. And Edwards launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3. Jazz trail by 13. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Conley against Clarkson. Conley the pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Goes up again. Up top, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Towns with the steal. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Edwards passes to Gobert. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Third team foul.
Here's Gobert. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock. Really, they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And here's Utah. It's a 16-point game. Markkanen a screen on Conley. Jacks up a three. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This was, thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
These teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Abaji. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kessler. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Wembanyama, screen on Markkanen. And he's going for the oop here. And Clarkson, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Vassell finds Johnson. Collins with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Kessler a screen. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Can't cash it in from close range. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Sochan, the pass to Johnson. No good from outside. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Kessler. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Collins. Rebound by the Spurs. The help from Markkanen. Clarkson against Vassell. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Now here's Collins. Inside, Kessler. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A very capable three-point marksman. The corner is no problem for Devin.
Here's Kessler. Kicks it out to Collins. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Markkanen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside to the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Kessler on the double team. Here's Sochan. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
And here's Vassell, outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The Spurs rebound to the wing, right side. Goes back up. It's tipped.
That's his first personal foul.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Now here's Clarkson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sochan, the pass to Wembanyama, and the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a three-point game. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Collins, left side. 3 seconds left. Misses at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz, up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Here's Sochan. He's scoreless, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Clarkson attacking. Collins with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
A line change here for San Antonio. And the free throw, no good. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 5.
Jordan Clarkson doing a great job of getting ready for that pass, and he made it look easy.
Jones, the pass to Osman. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Utah calls timeout. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Jones. Utah leading. And Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
BA, they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Sexton. Olynyk for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Jazz lead by 5.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's the pick. Sexton goes in. Gordon Tucker on the wing. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Vassell passes to Osman. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Branham. Over Olynyk. Back to Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Right side Olynyk. Now here's Sexton. A screen by Olynyk. Dunn outside. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio trailing here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Sexton passes to Olynyk, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
13 foul.
1:19 left in the first half. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the 3. Branham misses. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Left side, Sexton. Let's go with a three. Back to Olynyk. Good D by Wembanyama.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Pass to Hendricks, and here's Dunn. Down low to win the cold spell, and he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Vassell outside, deflected. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
How about a big hand for your arena entertainment?
Couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson on 2 of the 3. Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama, and it's Sochan in at the point guard position.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will readily move the ball to a more open guy.
Pass to Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Sochan. He's covered by Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
This is where Sochan wants to be, right under the hoop with the ball.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Here's Vassell. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Here's Sochan. He's covered by Clarkson. Collins, and Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Osman for the tie. Gets the 3 ball to go. Osman's got 6 here in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Kessler a screen. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one is stuffed right through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Back to Osman. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 3. Spurs need to get one up here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And Utah gets called for the foul. The first free throw is good. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.
Always working. Kelly going hard in the paint.
Johnson finds Collins. He takes it in. And Collins with the slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Dunn outside. Pass to Olynyk. Count that bucket. Olynyk's got 7.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson passes to Osman. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Vassell against Sexton. There's the drive.
Such a furious drive by Colin Sexton, speeding into the defender.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops it first. Wembanyama's checked in for Osman.
Colin Sexton.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. 26 seconds left in the third. Left side, Wembanyama. They double him with Olynyk.
Utah foul. Kelly Olynyk. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Markkanen from long range. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Sohan. Outside Wembanyama. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front, up 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
To the middle. Here's Collins. Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson.
First foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Wide open look. And right on target. And the Jazz lead by 5.
You have to be impressed with the way this kid shoots the ball. Markkanen built for that mid-range game.
The drive by Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Johnson with a double team. Markkanen finds Collins. Kessler down low. Wembanyama on it. Kessler with a bucket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Well, San Antonio's shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Wembanyama, screen on Clarkson. Sochan, the pass to Wembanyama. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Kessler. Utah leading. Pass to Collins. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Kessler down low. Wembanyama on him. Kessler, no good. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo! Watch the screen.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Pass to Sochan. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Markkanen from long range. On target from range. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Clarkson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Clarkson takes a lot of threes for a reason, because he's so confident in his shooting abilities.
Johnson with a bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
1:41 left in the game. Abaji, pass to Markkanen. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
The steal. Clarkson outside. Markkanen outside. Collins with a screen on Johnson. And he lobs it up top. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Back to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. He can't get it to go. Good D by Kessler.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Abaji, pass to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Kessler. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Back to Osman from the arc. Collins with the rebound. Markkanen outside.
First foul, Jenny Osman. That's his first personal foul.
That's good for Markkanen.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Outside Johnson. Missed it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
This is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. And it's Sochan in at the point guard. Conley for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wembanyama. That one a little long. Edwards against Vassell. Good on the shot.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. Gobert against Wembanyama. The shot comes out, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Connects on the 17-footer.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Johnson outside to end the run, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Gobert. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Sochan. McDaniels defending. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Edwards finds Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
So it's San Antonio now. After the basket by Minnesota, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
Well, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Conley. He kicks it to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Inside. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Towns after the basket by San Antonio. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. Edwards passes to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 2 on the clock. Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
The drive by Wembanyama goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wembanyama's got 9.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Conley. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Misses from close range.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. $15 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley surveying the D. From down in the low post, it goes. 5 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Sochan in at the guard position. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Wembanyama against Edwards. Wembanyama down low. Tries again. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Gobert the screen. They get it again. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. He's guarded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 11. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Wow. Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's Sochan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Towns, wide open, drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 17 now.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the pass to McDaniels. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Wembanyama against Towns. Shot clock at 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Outside Collins. Back to Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Sohan, over by Conley, and it's Sohan missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Gobert, to the paint. Here's Towns. McDaniels with the ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Here's Sohan, over by Conley. A nice shot by Sohan.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Minnesota's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Launches it from deep. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Nifty move. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Pass to Towns. To the inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Here's Edwards. A shot that time, not on target. And that concludes the first half. The Timberwolves on top, leading. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the way Osman can get hot in a hurry, it makes him an ideal bench weapon.
Yeah, when Osman is on, he comes out blazing. He can get you quick 10 points in a hurry. Consistency, it isn't there, but you love him as a bench option.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket for McDermott. Minnesota's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Alexander Walker passes to Reid. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Passes it to Osman. And here's McDermott. Back to Osman. Here's Beck. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Anderson for 3. The shot missing. Spurs trail by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jones, the pass to Osman. It's stolen by Brown.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
The high post shot. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by McDermott. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Jones over to the left wing. Here's the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Osman, the pass to Bessie. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Down low, here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Jones in the post. Over to the wing. Here's Bassie. Sinks the triple. Bassie's got 7.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed gets the bucket.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's a good screen. Here's Jones. Pass to Osman. Five on the clock. To the middle, a second chance effort. A rebound by the Timberwolves. An even 3-on-3 break. Brown deciding where to go with it. Inside, the kick out to Anderson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's Bassie. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Spurs, the Zell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 1. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after the screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Conley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Fade. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley kicks to Towns. Back to Conley.
Timberwolves foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Sohan, over by Conley. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
San Antonio foul. Sohan. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Edwards against Vassell. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Vassell against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Towns the screen. McDaniels finds Edwards. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen. And he drives in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Conley left side. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Towns missing.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama looking it over. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Collins finds McDermott. Collins setting the pick for McDermott. There's the pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Edwards. Left to play in the final quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Oh, come on. The last thing you want to do when you're behind is give away another point on a technical.
Now here's Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Towns buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Towns with the steal. 3 on 3. He dishes it to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Conley. Gobert in the corner. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it's just competing. And, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard position. Kessler. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Collins with a screen on Conley. Clarkson passes to Collins. Now Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Collins outside. 4 on the clock. Stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Moving it up. And Edwards slams it in.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Markkanen with a screen on Towns. Here's Collins. That one rolls around and rims out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kessler with it. He's picked up by Conley. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Clarkson. Markkanen's got room. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I want to see Markkanen become more aggressive in these instances. Be ready to fire as soon as you make the catch.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Lets the three fly. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Conley looking for an opening. Gobert passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Collins. Towns goes in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Come on now. That is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
Now here's Clarkson. Markkanen outside. Abaji, pass to Markkanen. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have BA, and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Now here's Kessler. Collins, left side. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Conley against Clarkson. Conley passes to Edwards, picked by Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. Kicks it out to Collins. Kessler a screen. Collins passes to Kessler. And he nails the jumper.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
So
Courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Here's Abaji. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Collins right side. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler with it. He's against Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. That free throw misses.
Kessler, 2 shots.
That one's no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Conley against Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
And here's Edwards outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So the Utah 5 right now. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in a 2-guard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double threat. He's been rebounded consistently and played great defense. That rim protection is real.
Here's Abaji. No points so far. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Conley. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Clarkson against Conley. Kessler passes to Abaji. Kessler a screen from downtown. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. That free throw, no good. And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Now here's Markkanen. 7 points in the game. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got 5 now.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Markkanen with a screen on Conley. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley passes to Towns. Misses the baby hook.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Minnesota in the lead. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Cans it with nobody near him. 14 points for him.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Markkanen. He has 7. Kessler, no good. Here's McDaniels. Towns, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 8. Here's Abaji. The Jazz again can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, swiped away. Clarkson outside. Pass to Abaji. To the middle. And Collins with the slam.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, we can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively. Brian?
Well, it seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie. Abaji can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. McDaniels takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Back to Kessler. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Kessler's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns for 3. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Here's Clarkson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Get down for red and
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Dunn. Back to Olynyk. And the layup falls. Olynyk's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
And there's the drive. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Well, the Jazz shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip to the paint. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Dunn, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Dunn. Screen by Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting has been ridiculous. 75% on this game. Brown looking around to the inside. Here's Reed. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sexton goes in, and he banks it home with one hand.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
McLaughlin pass to Brown. Reed a screen on Sexton. Brown is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Sexton passes to Horton Tucker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Here's Reed. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Olynyk against Reed. Down low. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Here's Sexton. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Jacks up a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Olynyk, the three ball, and the three-pointer goes. Olynyk's got 7 points.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. 3 on the clock. Sexton, that's good.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Anderson, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Anderson's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Olynyk. Second chance effort. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. And after a long time debating the replay, the previous play is over the G League for a few years, and then the Summer League, and of course at the start of the 2019 season, it was implemented into the NBA.
And it was time. The reaction to the challenge rules in the G League was...
The ruling of the floor is confirmed.
Without slowing the game down too much.
The shot is knocked out. Utah timeout ball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys,
appreciate the report, Allie.
And a vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Here's Abaji. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Clarkson. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. He shoots it. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead. And that means his teammates are delivering.
Clarkson against Conley. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Kessler. That one's good for 2.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Gobert passes to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Markkanen outside. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns finds Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Kessler passes to Abaji. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. He's covered by Kessler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. That's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity.
Man, they have dominated this game, and their defensive pressure is still in full force.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. And the champ by Gobert.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Edwards to the middle. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And here's Conley. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Alec, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Ready for some NBA action. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Agbaji in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
From distance, Markkanen with the picture-perfect mechanics and the height to almost always get a clean look.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Agbaji, the pass to Kessler. Outside Collins. Kessler finds Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Wembanyama, right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice recognition. Collins sees the lane and does not hesitate.
Wembanyama, left side. Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. From about 19 feet. No good off the back of the rim. For Utah, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Agbaji, the pass to Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Vassell now atop the key. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
The pass to Markkanen. And Utah, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Big answer from Vassell. He's a competitor. He knows when they need to swing momentum.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Markkanen into the lane. And that's 2 points on the layup. Markkanen's got 8 points.
I mean, on the attack, Markkanen is a fluid athlete with great coordination for his size.
Here's Sochan. He's covered by Clarkson. Sochan, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Clarkson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Utah leading. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Here's Sochan, still without a basket. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. For Utah, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. That one goes. Count it.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Pass to Wembanyama. And another shot. He dishes it to Collins. Stolen by Markkanen. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Misses the wing J. Here's Abaji. No scoring in this one. Drills it from outside.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's Utah, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Utah, the 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard. And dishes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by Collins. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Collins.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Pass to Wembanyama. And good that time. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Passes it to Markkanen. There's the triple. Graham with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Devontae Graham to the free throw line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
You know, Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo, but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
Markkanen against Graham. Kessler. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's gotta be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Kevin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Collins, a screen on Vassell. Markkanen passes to Collins. Here's Abaji, covered by Johnson. Now the pass to Abaji. Wembanyama knocks it away.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside, Markkanen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Markkanen's got 17.
Already one of the best shooting bigs in the league. Markkanen matches threes.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Markkanen a screen on Vassell. Outside, Markkanen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah, another three.
This is Jordan Clarkson's game in a nutshell. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Collins wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Markkanen a screen on Vassell. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Since day one, there was never any doubt that Markkanen could score, but we didn't know he'd be this prolific.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Jazz. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Trey Jones, and it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
And in a shooter's league, Doug McDermott is always going to find minutes.
The jumper is pure, GA. He can do it from a standstill, coming off picks, long range, mid-range. He hits them with a high percentage.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
Here's Osman. And he converts the layup. Osman's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What strength from Sexton, a competitive guard who understands how to score through physical defense.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Olynyk. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Nice ball movement by Utah. Dunn kicks to Sexton to the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Pass to McDermott.
Utah foul. Hendricks. First personal foul. First team foul.
Olynyk with the steal.
And didn't fool anybody with that crossover except maybe himself.
And the basket is good. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
To the wing right side. For three, Olynyk. Rebounded by McDermott. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And that one's good, Bessie.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Branham, defended by Sexton. Branham, the pass to Osman. Here's Branham. Back to Osman. They set the pick. McDermott kicks to Osman. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's Dunn. Still scoreless. Olynyk, a screen on Jones. Passes it to Olynyk from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Olynyk's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
The pass to Osman. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Osman's got 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Sexton, the pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olynyk can't hit.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Outside, Jones. Back to Osman. To the inside, McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about the tenacity of Jones getting right in the defender's face?
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Pass to Markkanen. Down low, stolen by Collins. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Jones kicks to Collins. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Utah out in front, up 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Spurs trail by 3. So on the floor for Utah, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in at the 2-guard.
And the rookie turning up the intensity when Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Johnson, a wide open look, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Clarkson. Back to Kessler. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Markkanen in a screen on Vassell. Outside, Markkanen. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Clarkson for 3. Collins. And Collins is right there. And the Jazz lead by 3.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Feeds it to Collins. Back to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Kessler with it. There's a good screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Collins, a screen on Clarkson. To the inside. And finish off by Collins.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
Markkanen a screen on Vassell. Lets it go with the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Stolen by Collins. To tie it up. Knocks it loose. Wembanyama. The second effort. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. And it's in there. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Huge bucket from Clarkson. Coming through when his team needed him.
Collins in the post. He's guarded by Collins. Collins, good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Collins, a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
Lowry Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Sharhan, the pass to Wembanyama. Collins setting the pick for Wembanyama. Passes to Sharhan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Missed inside. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out to the wing. Johnson against Markkanen.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Johnson the screen. He takes it in. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shut off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Wembanyama. Money!
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Utah calls timeout. It's tied at 65. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Collins. Yes!
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Let's make some noise. We are the
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Conley with the ball. Throws it up high. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Picked by Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Shakes him. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And San Antonio has possession. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Edwards with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Towns.
And you know, the height of Towns gives him an advantage in seeing the floor so well. He's excellent at making these nice passes.
Here's Wembanyama. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And there's the lob. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Up ahead. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Sochan, the pass to Collins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Vassell. Fires the three. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. The three. Buries it from 3.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
McDaniels a screen. Towns with room to shoot. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. Got to keep him out of the paint.
Ball in from below the basket. San Antonio ball.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Sochan, the pass to Vassell. From the baseline. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Gobert with a screen on Vassell. Here's Edwards. San Antonio with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Johnson for 3. Knocks down the triple.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Edwards. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Sochan. He's guarded by Conley. And the shot's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And it's Vassell penetrating.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Here's Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Outside Conley. Towns outside. From deep, Johnson. The shot no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, well, and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Towns. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Sochan. Johnson on the wing. McDaniels covering. Wembanyama, no good. Outside Edwards. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for 2. Edwards has got 6.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Ryan?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. With the tip, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Conley. Back to Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs on D. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Vassell outside. Up top, Collins. Pass to Sochan. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Out to the right wing. Towns a screen on Vassell. Oh, there's the alley. On the break. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Gobert with a screen on Johnson. McDaniels from long range. The shot comes out. The Spurs have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
The three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, BA. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Sochan. Johnson on the wing. Puts up a three. Rebound Minnesota. Conley looking for an opening. McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Now Collins. Pass to Sochan. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Releases. In tight. He gets the jumper to fall. Sochan's got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For 3, Conley sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
And you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Trey Jones, Doug McDermott out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Bassie in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Reid in the post. Oh, it's stolen away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Osman. Off target with the 3. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Reid. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Reid. 3-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. McDermott outside. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Timberwolves ball.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Stolen by Jones. Here's Osman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Bassi. Anderson pulls it down.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Branham. No points yet. Pass to McDermott. Launches a three. Fires in the triple.
And, you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice move. Back to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Down low. Here's Osman. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. Fires the three. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Jones against Conley. Here's Osman. Sends it home from three-point land. 11 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
To the middle. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Osman, guarded by Edwards. Takes a three. No good that time. Here's Conley. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. on the court for Minnesota. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Basket counts. And the Spurs lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Conley. An easy 2 on the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Off the inbound, Vassell, and the layup is good off the glass.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
It's Edwards with a drive. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Vassell. From deep, Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Wembanyama. Driving to the basket, uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one, what you say? My goodness.
Come on now. You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
From outside the arc. Intercepted. Out on his own on the break. Oh, hey, how about that?
Time right there. Big time.
And he goes in for the dunk.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Conley passes to Edwards. Takes it inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Conley, he's open. And Minnesota again with a bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Vassell against Edwards. Conley up top. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Pass to Gobert. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell finds Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Wanting to be a leader on this team. Johnson, man, these are the moments he embraces.
And he makes both free throws.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Collins passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, no good! So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W with the lead.